Guys, foundation quick revision for paper 2, calculator 2024. Anil has a job as a driver. He's paid for each mile he drives. He's also paid expenses. 1 week, Anil writes down distance readings from his car. For this week, Anil is paid 0.47p for each mile he drives. He's also paid expenses of £80. Work out the total amount that Anil is paid. Give your answer in pounds. So expenses are what he's given back for the miles that he's driven. And this is per mile that he drives. So the first thing we need to do is to find the total distance at the start of the week. So for the start of the week, the total distance was 4,721 miles. And the end of the week, so we're going to subtract 4,7879, which gives us 638 miles. These are individual numbers, by the way, guys. Read it across, like that way. So we have 638 miles. So we know for every mile he gets paid 0.47p. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 0.47 multiplied by our miles, which gives us, remember it's calculator, so you can pop all this into your calculator and it will give you £299.86p. So the question is, work out the total amount that he's paid. Give your answer in pounds. So the total amount that he's paid is £299.86 plus our expenses of £80. So there's a reason why I highlight these key bits of information. So they pop out to you in the end of the question or as we go along. It's really important with worded questions because they can be quite tricky. So this gives the total of £379.86p. So for 4 marks, which is a lot of marks, you should be able to do this question. But as I said, highlight, underline, however you want to do it in the exam, do it. Anita throws a coin 3 times. Each time the coin can land on heads or tails. List all the possible outcomes. So he's saying, if you keep flipping the coin 3 times, what's the possible outcomes that you could get? So we could get a heads, a heads, a heads, because it could land on heads 3 times. We could have tails, tails, tails. Another one could be heads, heads, tails. Another one could be heads, tails, heads. We could have tails, heads, heads. Tails, heads, tails. And heads, tails, tails. Now that all sounds really repetitive, doesn't it? But it's just different orders that you're doing it in. They're the only possible orders that could come out of flipping the coin 3 times. So those were questions, I believe. I believe it's 9 and 10. So if you need to have a look at the exam paper itself, you've got the information here. And you can always look at other websites, how other people teach it, 'cause it might be different to me and you might understand that better. Hope this helps. Bye-bye.